Good morning, everyone. It's Janine here from Phil and Tom Plus, and this morning, Thursday morning, it's a bit chilly here in Melbourne, Australia. Phil's not with us, but Tom, for whatever reason, is standing over there juggling apples.
Like a boss.
Like a what?
A boss. It's boss, B-O-S-S, but you got to put a ring on it. Boss.
Why do you do the bows bit?
Because that's just how you say it, Mum. It's the law.
Oh, it's the law.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So we hope we find you all well. So where are we at, Tom? What are we doing?
Where are we at? We're at home.
Oh, just the wit. This early in the morning, I can't handle it. My brain just goes into pause and goes, what do I say to that witty comment?
Exactly.
Yes. So we've had an interesting week. Tom's had his a foray into demolition.
Yes.
And how's your demolition skills going?
Well, here's the thing. What
There's
we
no
have
cuts
is
or scrapes or...
there is a bunk that used to be in my room where I sleep and where I work, where I spent 90% of my life. I'm in that little dungeon, trapped. Fucking Cinderella, right? Brutal. Now, this bunk was up there because I used to sleep up there as a kid. I gotta sit down here. Because I used to sleep up there as a kid, but I had to leave there when I was like 12, 13 because I got too big. Because I'm a giant. I'm massive. I'm like Batman. Now, it always casts a shadow. It's this giant shadow casting over my desk and my TV, and it's just not good for filming where I film video. So what we did is we took all the junk off there and put it on the deck, and we demolished that motherfucker. We took it down, and now there's no lights there.
Were you surprised how easy it came down, Tom?
I can't remember. That was a couple of days ago, and
we did it without even fighting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, yeah, it came down easy, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting, but that came down. Then we had to patch up holes in the wall. I'm not going to tell you how they got there. They certainly wasn't because of my rage playing video games, or putting a chair together. But they are now patched up, which I thought would be a painful experience as well, because I know nothing of construction or building or anything like that. Now that's done, and now we're painting the wall, which is great because Bob Proctor, he says, you clean up your room, you clean up your work environment, because if you have a cluttered work environment, it means you've got a cluttered mind, right? So I'm starting this new 80-hour per week challenge on August 3, and the 2 weeks leading up to August 3 is kind of like a prep.
Transition stage.
It's like a transition, it's like a prep work for it. So I've got a lot of things to do to prep for that, including a camera course, which I'm doing, which is happening on Monday. But what's great is it's like because it's such a drastic change, this 80-hour work challenge, it's like a drastic change in my work environment as well. Suddenly there's no bunk, there's no holes in the wall, the carpet will be different. I think it's going to be pretty shoddy. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty shoddy. And also the walls are going to be a completely different colour because we're going to paint it today. So I'm very excited by that. Because it's just a big change. It's like this big drastic thing that goes along with, it's just symbolism, I guess. I'm changing the room, I'm changing me, it's a whole thing, and I'm very excited about it.
That's very good. So I'm just thinking, have you actually done it, besides from slapdash, you've done painting before, haven't you?
I painted that wall, the side wall of Louise's house. I had to sand it down, had to paint it.
Yeah. Did you have to do any filling?
No.
And you only did one coat because you got bored, did you? Did you finish it?
I can't remember. I think I finished it. I don't know. Dad said, yeah.
You didn't do the whole lot though, did you?
I did that one wall. Dad said he paid me to paint the house, and I painted that, and I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, so you got sick of it. You did one wall out of 10, and you got sick of it.
That's right.
Oh, okay. But this is only a little wall, so I reckon the paint will take us 2 hours at the most.
Yeah.
And then it'll dry and we'll do a second coat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll nick up the street in the meantime while it's drying and check out a bit of carpet, I think. We might have a look at Louise's carpet. If not, we can just nick up the road to Carpet Call. And,
is it Carpet Call or Carpet Court?
There's a Carpet Call and there's a Carpet Court.
There's two. Wow, okay.
There's two of them, just to be confusing. And it is quite handy where we live because we're sort of just at the end of where we live. We've sort of got this little belt of all these little, like, carpet shops and all that sort of stuff.
We actually live in the greatest, well, almost the greatest area. I used to think this was the greatest area on the planet.
But the internet speed is a downer, Tom.
Exactly. So pretty much everything about where we live is fucking brilliant. It's just perfection. You couldn't ask for anything more. The only thing that is now a downside is the internet is horrendous. I mean, Australia already has horrendous internet, but this is like the horrendous of the horrendous. It's despicable. Now, one suburb over, like literally, it's like just
200 yards.
It's like just there.
200 metres.
It's right there. I can touch it with my hand. It has the best internet in the country.
And Tom's mate lives there.
And he says, "Oh, I don't know, I'm not going to get that." Idiot. So when I move out, I'm moving to that suburb to get the best internet on the freaking continent.
But mind you, our internet speed has picked up since we had that bit of to do with...
It has picked up, and yet it's like, that just shows how bad it was, because even though it has picked up, it is still horrifically bad.
It's 3 something.
It's just shocking. So if anybody knows anything about internet speeds out there, check this out. Our download speed was 2.5, and our upload speed was 0.45. That's like fucking dial-up, surely. I mean, it's just embarrassing. And now it's gone up to 3.5, and the upload speed's gone up to 6. Sorry, 0.6.
I was going to say 6.
Not so. I wish 6. I wish 6.
I was going to say, I have noticed a difference, but I haven't noticed that big a difference.
Yeah, and then one suburb over, you can get the NBN where you're getting 100 megabytes per second for download and 60 upload. Jesus.
Well, we can't actually pick up their house and move. We have thought about maybe renting out our house and renting in the suburb across the way.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I tell you what, talk about declutter and clean up. That would be an interesting... Maybe we should do that just for the exercise. Imagine how much crap that the hoarders in this house would have to get rid of.
I'm not a hoarder.
I didn't say you were a hoarder, but it was
I'm
funny.
Just saying.
Well, Phil's not here, so I can tell you this, because we had a house guest for a while last year, and so the office, we took everything out of our office, our designated office, and turned it into a bedroom for our house guest. And a lot of the office went into our bedroom. So there was like 4 floor to ceiling bookcases and whatever, and all belonging to Phil. And I said to Phil, this stuff has just got to go. I said, there's just so much absolute crap here. I said, we have a computer, we take it down to the scanner shop, they scan everything, put it on a USB, so in his mind he has not lost it. Oh no, but we've got to go through this piece by piece. So he's been telling me what a great job he has been doing, and I must admit that the bedroom has been a little bit decluttered. But then when we pulled the bunk down, I had not realised that a lot of the stuff that had mysteriously disappeared from our bedroom.
Yeah, you just put it on my bloody bunk. And you know what? That was because that was when the house guest was coming. That was I cleaned that bunk for the first time in forever, and it was clean and it was crispy. There was nothing. There's barely anything up there. And then 2 weeks later, Dad says, "Oh yeah, I got to give you all this stuff," and it looked like a bomb hit it again.
So I did not realise that I had been duped. So he came home the other night, because we didn't tell him we were taking this bunk down, and the first thing he said was, "Oh, you've lost a bit of storage room there." And I went, "You mean I found your storage room with all your crap that is now sitting out on our tennis table, which I have no intention of moving, because you know what? Mum, it will get moved because the table tennis championship
Mum,
is
we have
on
to
Saturday."
move that. That is a part of this job. We have to move that before the weekend. Okay?
It has to be moved by Saturday.
I got some beaten down to do.
So I will actually get my way. It might have taken me sleight of hand by Philip, just sticking stuff up there, and actually then taking me on a tour of my bedroom and telling me what a fantastic job he had done. Very, very, very sneaky, very sneaky, very sneaky. So that's what we've got on the agenda today. I hope you have got something planned that you are going to enjoy. If not, look forward to your weekend. You're off to the footy for the weekend.
Well, not for the weekend. It's for about 3
Oh,
hours on Saturday night.
Yeah. Oh, no, I meant you're off to the footy on the weekend.
Well, then again, I do have a hot date after that, you know. That could keep me up all night, if you know what I mean, Mum.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I really don't even want to contemplate that. Thank you very much, Lee. Okay, well, we all hope you have a lovely weekend. If you've got anything out of this, or if you want to tell us about your home renovation stories, we've actually got out of it, touch wood, so far, unscathed. You did get a scratch. Did you get a scratch?
Mum, you can't scratch me, I'm Batman.
Oh, he's sorry, Batman doesn't get scratched. So if you want to tell us about your home renovation stories, leave a comment beneath the podcast and we will talk to you next week.
Sweet.
See ya.